their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. His side would prefer to move on from the last couple of months. They have lost 6 of 8 during that stretch. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Packers. His guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewen. That is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And we're off on a cold afternoon from Lambeau. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. Dropped for his first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second down gear to Tootin. And that's not what the offense styled out. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. Fourth down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fields this at the 19. And, hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. He kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
3rd and long for him here. And this is lofted deep down the middle. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. So they couldn't throw it for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Number 31. It's a pickup of 6.
Allen on the play action. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't make the hookup with Matthew Golden. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Allen on third down. Going deep here for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Andre Schmitz lining this one up. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. First down, play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. Short pass brought in. He brushed him off with ease. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Hand off now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Working inside the red zone. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Patterson able to connect down the point after. And the Rams will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Headed left. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Third and long, it's Allen. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. It connects on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's to Reed again. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's caught out right by Golden. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd.
Allen going to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
To number 21. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Now a little bit of big completion block if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And he sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 4 yards to go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On 1st down, Allen brought in by Burks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. That's complete to Reed, out left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got his man. It's Golden. And they get this down to the 28. With 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Allen fires out wide complete. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Schmidt connects, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at their 48-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Line up the design keeper. So this one goes against the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. This time looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Entering Cooper there to make the stop. Back now, pressure coming. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronx, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Los Angeles.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down. They're throwing it. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
The kick by Patterson is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. He dodged the tackle. And no question he won that exchange drop. He hits for 8 on 1st down. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Tootin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Gain of 6. That's good for Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And Allen will hold on to this. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down. And
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Out come the Rams on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st down, play action. Has him running the comeback. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
13 yards. 1st down.
They look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. And we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. Second down pass play coming. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd
and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Allen now on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete, and we'll bring up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Schmidt connects, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. As this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Escapes the pocket. We can run it. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw now. Completed to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Now he takes it. Still has some space inside the 35. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here's a throw. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The kick by Patterson is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So a 1. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
to throw here on first down. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. So first down from the 41. They'll go play action. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6.
They are throwing it again. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. He's going to throw it again. Gets him on the in route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll air it out on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Packers 6.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. The Packers all set to get back out there. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Hand off to Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. With the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down throw for Allen. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Allen looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Allen setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Running back sent in motion. Allen to throw. Short pass brought in. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Jaden Reed. Incomplete.
To the air again, Allen. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Fourth down.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Sending him on the dive. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
And the Rams first down.
He's going to throw this one. Looking slant route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
46-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing now on first down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Second down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
Now he'll throw off the play fake.
at their 49-yard line.
He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
Sticking to the air here. Throw left side, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
The Rams, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Rams.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Well, he might be close to this league growing again. And that play gives him a first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Rams.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
He gets it headed right. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
So they'll have some time to prepare for third and goal. We're at the end of our third quarter. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the fourth. And Brock, they are in control of that football. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Pass play coming here. Setting up the screen. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That one goes for 31 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Connects on the crosser. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another Packers first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On the jig, it's Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Rams.
They'll run here on first down. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Finds him over the middle. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. That'll be complete to Burks. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down. Here he goes, third and long. Setting up the running back screen. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. That's complete to Reed, out left. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Allen. That's caught out right by Golden. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Packers first.
Taking on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd down, give to Tootin. Jukes away from one. He is down to the 30-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
17 yards. That's another Packers
First down throw for Allen. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. His running back is his base short Tootin. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Waddle makes the catch. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Allen going to throw again. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
3rd and goal for Allen. Drops back. Needs an open man. Working quickly here.
8-yard loss. It's 4th and goal.
Here he goes. Gonna have this on 4th down. Catch is made in close. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Rams nearing their 6th win this season. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Back-to-back carries here. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.